Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fun time at home and you're managing to get outside a little bit in the garden in this sunshine. Right, let's see what we're going to do for phonics today. Kathy says, "Good morning, everyone. It's time for phonics again." It most certainly is. And Rex is saying, "We hope you are having fun and staying safe. Let's do some phonics." Right you are. Let's go to our next slide. Oh, Kathy's saying, "Right then, see if you can write the sounds that Miss Coleman says to you. Listen carefully." Okay. First of all, I want you to have a go at writing the J graphemes. So all of the graphemes, all the different ways of writing the J phoneme, the J sound. Off you go, do that now. There's 3 different ways. Okay, if you still haven't finished and you want more time to think, just pause the video now. Okay, so next I want you to write all the graphemes for the ch phoneme, the ch sound. There are 3 different ways of writing this. Okay, again, if you want to pause this video, you can pause it if you want some more time to think. But I'm going to carry on. And the next sound, the final sound that we're going to be looking at is the sound. And I want you to write, there's 2 graphemes for this one. I want you to have a go at writing those graphemes now for the phoneme Okay, if you haven't finished and you'd like some more time, you can pause the video. But if you want to carry on and find out, let's have a look and see what the different graphemes are for each of those. So the J phoneme has got, first of all, is the first one that we learn, and it's the most common. It's one of Rex's sounds, and it's the J on its own makes the J sound. Then in some words it's less common. That means it doesn't happen in so many words. It's not the way it's spelt in lots of words. Is the G, the G, which makes the J phoneme. And finally, in the J phoneme section is the D, the G and the E. That grapheme is the one that we've been having a look at. We've been recapping on this week. Okay, and for the Ch phoneme, we've got the C and the H, which is a very, very common one. That means it happens in a lot of words, and that's Rex's sound. And then Kathy's sounds, there's 2 we've been looking at this week. It's the T, the C and the H. That grapheme says ch. And the other one is the T, the U, the R and the E. And that one is the hard ch sound, and it says ch. So like, for example, at the end of picture. Okay, and finally the last one is the phoneme. It's got the M on its own, which is a very common one. That one happens in a lot of words. That's Rex's. And then not so often is the Kathy sound, the Kathy grapheme, which is an M and a B. And we've been looking at that one this week. Right, so let's move on, have a look at those and see if you can remember them, because we will revisit those tomorrow. Right, oh, now you've got to have a go at writing these words. Segment the word, sound it out, then decide which grapheme, so which spelling each sound should have in that word. Listen carefully to Miss Coleman to find out what each word is. Okay, everybody, so the first word that I want you to sound out, I want you to segment this word into its different phonemes, the different sounds, and then I want you to write it. So first of all, I want you to write the word fetch. Sound that one out now. When you've sounded it out, write it down. Okay, the next one I want you to have a go at writing is the word future. Okay, and the next one is the word hedge. Okay, and finally, I want you to have a go at the word comb. Super. Okay, I'm just going to sound these out now. So you should have written them. I'm going to sound them out and then we'll look at the spellings. So the first one is fetch. F-E-Ch. Fetch. That one's got 3 sounds in it and we've just got to work out which graphemes to use. The next one was future. So I'm going to sound that one out. Future. Future. That one as well. That one's got 3 different phonemes in it. And the next one was hedge. 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 Okay, and finally the last one was comb. K-O-M. Comb. Right, let's have a look at the spellings, the graphemes. Right, let's have a look. So the first one was fetch, and you can see here it's f, and then it's got the Kathy grapheme, the T, the C, and the H for the ch sound. Okay, the next one was future, future, future. And this one's got the Kathy grapheme, T-U-R-E. The third one was hedge, hedge, hedge. And this one has got the Kathy grapheme for the J sound, D, G, and E. Finally was comb, K-O-M, and the sound in this word was the Kathy M and the B. So well done if you got those correct. If you struggled with any of them, try and remember the spelling for it, and practice it at home when you've got some spare time. Let's move on then. Right. Kathy is saying, can you remember the new sound we have been learning about this week? Okay, and that's absolutely correct if you did get it. This week we were looking at the Z sound. Remember that it is never written as a Z and a H, and it is normally an S by itself. So Kathy is saying, this is what it looks like. So it looks like an S, and Rex is saying, this is what it sounds like. So in these words, the S says Z. And do you remember that we were having a look at the word endings? So let's see what Kathy says. Can you remember any of the word endings that usually go with this sound? There were 3 of them. See if you can remember them now. Okay, so I think I can remember them. I'm just trying to remember. They were je, jeune. And the last one was jewel, I think. So let's have a look. Yeah, so this one was jeune. The S, the U, the A, and the L was jewel. And the S, the U, the R, and the E was je. So let's see what we've got next. Rex is saying, okay, now we have seen the grapheme and the different words endings that go with it. Well done. I need some more help because I can't remember which endings go with each word. Can you help me? Right. Oh, he's forgotten which one is which ending goes here. Right, see if you can remember and tell me which ending. They're all 4 letters. Let's see if you can remember which one this one is. Great job. Okay, I'm going to just come out of this presentation. Okay, and I'm going to see if I can remember it. So this one was measure, because in the picture the man is measuring where to draw his line. So it's and the is the E and the A, which is brilliant. And now we've got to remember what it is. Je. Sounding it out, segmenting it. Je. So it's the j, and I can remember that the j, let's have a look, let's find the pen. The j is just the S on its own. So I'm going to join up from the E, go around to the S. And now it's the and that is the U, the R, and the E. So well done if you managed to remember that one. Let's have a look at the next word. Right. Ooh. Can you remember what picture this was and what it matched, what word it matched with? Have a think now. That's right. It was usual. Well done. So I've got to sound this one out now. So it's U, which is the on its own. It's already there. J, U, J, U, J, U, J, U, J, U, U, is my next one. So I need to find my pen. And I know that's the S on its own. J. Then it's the U. U, A. Usual. Okay. Jewel. Right. Let's have a look at the next picture. So that one was the S, the U, the A, and the L. Jewel. Very strange spelling, that one. Right. Let's have a look at this one. Can you remember what the last ending part was for this one? Oh, I think I know. This picture, the man's looking, and when he can see things, clearly it's his vision. Vision. So I'm going to sound this one out. Vision. Right, let's have a go at writing that one. So and then is I, the O, and the N. Vision. Super if you remembered that one. Oh, there's some more down here. So vision. Right, let's have a look at this one. The next one. Oh, Can you remember what word matched up with the boy, the man and the lady wearing their jeans and t-shirt? What was that one? Oh yeah, thanks everybody. It was casual, wasn't it? Casual, casual, casual. Right. Casual, casual. Now, I remember the Z sound is an S, Z, and then U, and then the U is an A and an L. Casual, casual. Right, let's move on to the next one. Oh, yes, this is one of my favourites. Oh, just noticed there's something missing. Not just our ending, there's an A missing out of the F in treasure. Right. I've just told you what it is, haven't I? Okay, treasure. J. So this one is and the is an E and an A. And then there's the j. Oh, that's an S on its own. Treasure. J. And that is a trigraph. U, R, and an E. Okay, treasure. Treasure. Right, have a look at this one. See if you can remember what the word is that matches this picture. That's right, it was decision. The man is trying to make a choice about where to go. So decision. Now decision. D-I is kind of the says an I there, doesn't it? D-I. Decision. D-I. The says I. What? We've done that one before, but this one's got a lot of alternate graphemes in it. D. I. S. I. Jun. Decision. Jun. I know it's the S. Jun is I-O-N. I-O-N. I'm sure you can write neater than this, everyone. Right. Okay. Wow, I think we've got there. Right, let's have a look at the next slide. Okay. Let's see what Kathy's got to say. Great thinking, guys. Rick says he still needs some help. Write the words correctly next to the pictures. Miss Coleman will show you a few to help you. Right, so let's have... Oh, can you remember what that one was? I'm struggling with that. Oh, unusual. Thanks, everyone. Right, let's segment this one. U, Z, U, N, N, U, Z, U, N. So it begins with an So and then an N. And then the says U in this one, so the U says U. And U. And then the sound is the A and the L. N, U, Z, U, unusual. Right, let's move on to the next one. So that one was sure. Oh, can you remember what this word was for this picture? Oh, thanks everyone. Leisure. That's when you can do things in your own free time when you've got some time for yourself. So let's have a go at this one. Leisure. 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 Now, I remember this one was a little bit tricky because the sound is a little bit different in this one. So, now, the sound in leisure is not an E and an A or an E on its own. It's an E and then an I. That's tricky. I know the S makes a Z sound. And then the at the end of this one is the U and the R and the E. Leisure. So I've got leisure. Right, let's look at the last one. Super job. So this one, what was this one? Oh yes, television. So you can have a go at sounding this out with me. So television. So this one was funny. I know it's got a T. Oh, hello. A T, an E, an L, and then an E. So T, E, T, E, E, and then it goes to a Z. Television. It's the I, the O, and the N. Television. Right. Let's go back to our slideshow. Right, so television, we've just finished that one. Kathy says, great, now you need to have a go. You have the pictures and you need to write the words next to them. Super. So here we have the worksheet. If your parents have managed to print this one off for you, that's absolutely fantastic. If not, you can write these words down on the piece of paper. So let's just go back through the pictures. The one on the top left is measure. The one below measure is usual. The one below usual is vision. Then I'm going to the middle column, and here there's a man and a lady, and they're in their jeans and they've got their t-shirts on and they're very happy. They are casual. Underneath you've got lots of gold in a chest, and that's treasure. Underneath this one, underneath the treasure, you've got the man with a question mark over his head and two little red men pointing down at two different roads. This one was decision. Okay, on the right top corner, there is a blue banana with the word different above it. This one was unusual. Underneath the word unusual is the picture of a lady relaxing in a chair. The word that matches this picture is leisure. And finally, at the end, there is this picture of a television, and the word is television. So let's just go back again. We've got measure with a tape, usual with a little boy and all the things he usually does. You've got vision with the man with eyes. The man and the lady is casual. The treasure chest is treasure. The little man with a question mark over his head and the other two red men, in that picture, it is the word decision that matches that. The blue banana and the word different is unusual. The lady sitting in the chair is a leisure. And finally, the picture of the TV is television. So have a go at that now. I'll pause the video now. Right, okay guys, so let's move on and have a look and see if you managed to spell them correctly. I had a go at writing them for you, so have a look now and check yours. Oh, and Kathy says, okay, let's see if you managed to use the correct graphemes for each word. There you go. Have a really good look at that one. The first one was measure. The next one was usual. Underneath is vision. Then there's casual, treasure, decision, unusual, leisure and television. If you want to spend some more time looking at those, you can have a look now, so pause the video. Okay, Rex says, great work everyone. If you need to, keep practicing sounding out and spelling these new words. That's it for today, so we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye! Oh gosh, Rex, sound like you've got a bit of you need a bit of oil in your throat there, don't you? Yes, I do. Okay, we'll try and sort that out for tomorrow for you. Right, so have a lovely rest of the day, everybody, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Goodbye.